Five.
All right.
Do. All right, it's time to check the camera. Actually, it looks. Oh, it's not. No, it's not in the right spot. Do.
Awesome. There she blows.
Can I get a little? Ooh, maybe I can use this to get a little bit more light. Is that helping? Yeah, that's helping. That's what
Yeah.
That's what I can't want to say Mark Norman, but it's not Mark Norman. It's Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
Sings in the Mike Tyson mystery show.
Ah, I see.
Man, I need to see if there's more seasons of that yet. I really love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Bat, ooh. TK Studio Prince, hello. Alcoholic, how's it going? Brett S, sup. Casey Lance, hello.
Wow. The gang's all here.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to continue working on his banner. I feel like for the last, I don't know, like 30 streams, I always forget to talk about what I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to keep working on the banner.
I have 3 Gretchies that need some eyes. And then I'm going to move on to my boys that are commandos.
Ah.
For our kill team game.
Whatever else, hey, more commonly known as Orange. I know that name.
I know that name as well.
Put some of those minis into the videos.
Mm-hmm.
I love all of your guys' different names across different platforms. It makes for really easy.
Yes, remembering experience.
Mm-hmm.
And as 2 people that are great at remembering.
Yes.
It really, really works.
Taco Pig, what up? Dark Avenger 3510, day 8, no Inquisitors. Alright, I need some matte medium. I need a little paint slower.
Little paint what?
Paint retardant.
Ah.
Where is it? I want to try... I have some Vallejo. This might work a little better. I have a old ass bottle of Liquitex that I've never felt like I've had amazing success with.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an old ass bottle of Vallejo, so I'll try that. Ooh, it's a much different color. It's just perfectly clear. The Liquitex is a little bit cloudy.
Mm. And there is a chance of meatballs.
I wonder what has anyone seen the sequel? Isn't there a Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2? What on earth happens in the sequel? More clouds with meatballs?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea.
I feel like the story ran its course in the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how do you make more money?
Ah, there you go. I think you nailed it.
You got to make more money somehow.
El Rondorio. I got my Wargames Atlantic Eisenwolf Stormtroopers and Gorgnard Heavy Weapon Squad today at Michigan Toy Soldier Shop.
You love Michigan Toy Soldier.
I had a really fun experience with Michigan Toy Soldier. Actually, I kind of haven't checked in a while if they're working on my account or not.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten an email from them in a while.
That makes sense.
They did get my order and stuff figured out.
Yep. They did.
You know, they got me my $6, but I'm not Canadian. And their website thinks I'm Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, their website thinks you're a completely different person.
Yeah. When I log into the account I made for Michigan Toy Soldier, it says I'm a Canadian. I'm a Canadian living in Canada
Mm-hmm.
with completely different settings and stuff.
Yep.
And I'm like, hey, I took a screenshot. I'm like, hey, what the heck? And they're like, someone's working on it. Michigan Toy Soldier is great though because they carry a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't carry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they're doing their best.
Mm-hmm.
Alcoholic,
Yeah,
what is
that's
your
very
opinion? Alcoholic, what is your opinion on Warhammer? Warhammer? I don't think I know what Warhammer is. Aquino Quinones, any advice on where to get trees? I wish I knew where to get trees. I know Games Workshop makes a kit with trees. And gotta sneeze. Oh no, it's going back down. Oh no, I think I'm gonna die.
And this is the end.
That's the worst feeling ever.
Mm-hmm. I think there's probably worse feelings.
No, that's the worst one.
I mean, what about being in the dentist chair?
Oh, that's pretty bad. Some nice non-Games Workshop Imperial Guard.
Mm-hmm.
I live about 40 minutes away from the store. Well, Elandorio, maybe I'll have more success if I send you what I want to buy, and then you buy it from their store, and then ship it to me. Because it doesn't seem to work when I order stuff on their online store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very the logging into an account, and then you log into someone else's account basically. Because you got to see the other person's address.
Yep.
And everything. It's very, very odd.
Yeah, that's not optimal. Unfortunately, I don't have access to their credit card information and stuff, so I can't just order. I can't just use the Canadian. I can't just steal the Canadian's identity. I can just look at their identity.
Yeah, and really, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Alcoholic. The original question was Warhammer games. I'll like 40k, Warhammer Fantasy Battles, and Age of Sigmar, and every single other game they've made. I like 40k. I like Age of Sigmar.
You love Kill Team
Love
because you
Kill
win all
Team.
the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so good at Kill Team, you guys. Zeric619. Hello, Eons and Nick. Hope you are fine. I'm going to for a Flamer papercraft model. Ooh. Flamers are so good in Kill Team.
Yes, they are, as we've discovered.
They're horrifying. So I spent pretty much the whole day. I got up really early, and I filmed a couple of short videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could then spend the rest of the day putting together my pile of shame. Because I'm thinking about doing a video on that.
Mm-hmm.
There's some stuff. There's a fair bit of stuff.
Yep.
It's not the worst. There's plenty of YouTube channels out there that have a lot worse.
Mm-hmm. There you
Fortunately, my significant other isn't in town, because it seems like significant other reacts to is a very, really hot.
Yep.
I know there a couple of wargaming channels did that.
Mm-hmm.
Although mine's not craziness.
Yeah. I think what we should do is we should just find another person or a random person on the street. I don't know what this is. Mm-hmm. Why am I here?
Buddy Rose, do you do the bases separate to the model? Is Armageddon dust good? I probably half and half. Half and half. I have the model glued down to the base, or I glue the model down after the base is done. It kind of depends on how what I do with the base. If I need to build up the base or do something really intricate with it, then usually build it off. If it's just, sand, then usually just glue it on. But Armageddon Dust, I believe, is Armageddon Dust a Games Workshop product? Because I think the Games Workshop texture products are a scam. I mean, it's acrylic paint, it's acrylic medium, and fine-grained sand. There's probably a couple of other chemicals that help, because it is a hair stronger than making it yourself, but it's just a hair stronger for like $8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's probably a horse in there.
Yeah, they melt down hooves.
Yep. I think that's usually what they do.
Craig Turkin. Question: what's the major difference between 40k and Age of Sigmar play-wise? Well, I bet there's a lot less grenades being thrown in Age of Sigmar.
Mm-hmm. They have magic grenades.
I know. They probably do. I don't know. I've never played Age of Sigmar. I've never even watched a Age of Sigmar battle report. But, yeah, probably, I would guess a fantasy game is a little bit more close combat focused. And less shooty.
Except for shooting magic.
Except for shooting magic.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to think there's zero difference. But some models are cool, and some models are really cool.
I've heard that Age of Sigmar's rules are just a hair tighter than 40k's.
Because of all the magic.
Armageddon Dust is their crackle paint. Or is texture paint. Okay, the texture paint is poo-poo. The crackle paint is really good. I think it's probably worth having a pot of crackle of Games Workshop crackle. But yeah, not their texture paste. Alcoholic.
Go ahead.
Alcoholic, what is your most hated movie that everyone loves? I hate Avatar. I'm okay with Avatar. I can't wait for Avatar 2.
Yeah.
I usually like movies. One movie, a movie I hate that everyone loves.
That's a lot. There's a lot of those.
Movie I hate that everyone loves. There's a lot of movies I love that everyone hates.
Chappie.
Oh! No, but that's not...
The
question is, what's your most hated movie that everyone else loves?
No. Yeah, not that.
Yeah, Chappie is a wonderful movie.
Yeah, you don't really have I don't really watch movies, so I have no idea.
Movie that I hate that everyone else loves. There's something, I'm just not thinking of it.
Brett S. knows. Lord of the Rings.
Ah!
I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings.
Elrondrio. Jay, you can't play Kill Team. Norn Queen Alexis says the game is horribly broken and unbalanced. I don't know, maybe. I mean, Kill Team has played it, there's a lot of Kill Team tournaments.
Yeah, but maybe that's why I'm winning.
If the game is just broken, I can't imagine tournaments would work very well.
Maybe that's why I win all the time. In our 2 games.
Yeah.
All the time. It's because it's incredibly there's always a high success for orc victory.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Norn actually plays games, but I don't know. If someone's like, oh, it's a horribly broken game, I always think maybe they're just a sore loser. Because I can sometimes be really salty. I can be like, it gets to do that. That seems a little too good to be true. But you have to then you just take a second and you're like, well, no, I've got good stuff too. My stuff just didn't line up the way that lined up. But I wonder if for some people it's like, nope, that's not fair. Shouldn't be like that. Wrong.
Yeah.
Dr. Jokel. Blade Runner is so boring. It is. It is. Don't tell anyone, Dr. Jokel, but Blade Runner is really boring. It's a great movie, and it's beautiful, and it's an amazing time capsule of 90s of the best special effects that had ever been done at that point, but it's kind of poopy. It has some of the greatest moments in all of cinema. I mean, the speech on the roof at the end of the movie in the rain, holy cow. But it's also like goddamn boring. It doesn't make any sense. But that's just between me and Dr. Jokel. No one else heard that.
Right. No one else.
Connery, Chappie is great too. You sleep now.
Amazing.
Whatever else. Kill Team is really easy to get people to play though, because you only need 5 to 10 models rather than 15 to 30. Yeah, I agree.
And it's fun. I find it very fun.
I
don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just a lot less to deal with.
Yeah.
Than 40k.
Than big 40k.
Than big 40k.
I think so too, and I think it's a little bit easier to just keep everything like in your head.
Yeah.
When there's like 10 guns in your entire army versus like literally sometimes 100.
Yeah.
You play Space Marines?
Well, I feel like I've been able to connect with my orcs a little bit more since you give them the strategic things, and like I have my leader, and then I can make a little story in my mind for my leader.
Yeah,
I think that just makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm playing as the orcs rather than playing as me.
Yeah, it's like those role playing elements show up a little easier because it's literally just a couple models instead of a couple of 100 models.
Right.
Quinones. Norn Queen comes off as one of those, it's either the best or awful people. I remember one of the content creators at Mini Wargaming is very much like that. Like, why would I take this? It's not good. Why would I take it? And I want to be like, because it's fun. Because it's cool. Why wouldn't you take it?
Yep. But games are only supposed to be one.
Like, why would I take it if it's bad? I mean, we know someone just like that.
Yes, we do.
Like, there's no point.
Yep.
This other unit is statistically better.
Yeah. Make it a little bit more robotic, and you got that other person.
Casey Lance. The original Blade Runner is super boring. The sequel was amazing. Slow but meaningful. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I'm sure I'll like it. And I like Blade Runner. I just agree it's kind of boring. Joy Flores, you know what movie is great that starts with Blade? Blade! Oh, I love Blade. I love Blade so much. I have it on DVD. It's so great. It's so 90s. Dr. Jokel. Jay, do you have a 40k special video to celebrate 40k subs? It's almost there. No. I don't know. Maybe if we think of something good. But
yeah, I mean, that's when we're pivoting away from 40k.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be when we finally announce that we're done.
Yeah. It's been these past I guess last week into this week it's been trickling up like really quickly, which is good.
Power Surge. I'm debating if to buy the new Kill Team box. My brother is a Necron player, and I'm a Space Wolf player. Do I make each model unique? Well, I guess, I mean, if you have somebody to split it with, and it works out like that, it might not be the worst idea. I'm pretty sure the new rules come in the box, so you can just, if you have a Kill Team rulebook, and then you have the new rules in the box, I think you'll be ready to rock. It probably is gonna be two full kill teams with commanders, because it comes with a Necron commander, a Space Marine commander, and then a Necron, and then the heavy assault intercessor, or the heavy intercessors, and the Necron flayed ones.
Does it come with a rulebook?
I don't know. I don't think it does.
Mm. Connor Reed, 40k is when you guys become a conspiracy channel.
Yeah, I mean we're mostly there. Dentistry is a lie.
Yeah.
Power Surge. Is it worth it? How do you build your teams? Make each unit unique. Well, I know the Heavy Intercessors is a multi-part plastic kit with options. I don't think the flayed ones are going to have any options because they've never had options in the past. They've always just been flayed ones. So the Space Marine player is going to have a little bit more fun outfitting their units uniquely. I don't know. I kind of feel like they didn't plan on making this a kill team box. Because the old kill team box made a lot of sense. Reavers, a squad of Space Marine Reavers, and a squad of Tau Pathfinders. You know, you can build a lot of different units with the Reavers, and you can build a lot of different units with the Tau. I mean, you can build probably 90% of a Tau kill team with a squad of Pathfinders. But the new box is... And I don't... It's weird that it's coming with leaders, because I feel like I never hear good things about kill team leaders, or kill team heroes.
Mm-hmm. Like it's poopy?
Yeah, or just it doesn't quite work. It's just you're adding a lot more points into the battles. And some teams have better heroes than others.
I agree.
At 40k subs, they're going to go on another several-year-long hiatus.
Hell yeah! We'll be back, though, in 2 years.
Christian Kudzi, hello! Joey Flores. Could also get the Elite starter set for the Marines and Necron Warriors. I believe they said some of the Indominus models will be playable in Kill Team for sure. The Marines can be proxied for the Firstborn. Joy Flores. Assault Intercessors equal Vanguard Veterans. Ooh, that'd be neat. Be an interesting way of doing it. Akino Kinones. Consumers will make sure the box is out of stock anyways. Yeah, I watched some weird YouTube videos about that when Indominus dropped, and people were like, it is a fact that scalpers bought up this model and made it unavailable for regular folk. And I was like, how do you know it was scalpers?
Maybe they're the scalpers.
Ah!
They're the ones that did it.
Probably not, because they were so passionately against the scalpers, but
maybe they're really good liars.
Like, how do you know?
Maybe they're paid Games Workshop employees, employee actors, and we see how well they act in their videos.
Joey Flores. Kill Team for me is all about that customization. Each model is supposed to be an elite in their field, or something like that. Yeah, I think, and a lot of people are really salty about this new Kill Team box because they were really looking forward to buying all the models in it separately. But now it's like, okay, you can buy this Kill Team box that you maybe don't want, or you can wait, 4 to 6 months to buy all the units you wanted separately. For, separate prices. Which makes sense. Yeah, that does sound annoying. Because Warhammer Community showed off all these models a while ago. And people are like, great, can't wait to get that. And then it's in a Kill Team box.
So they're like, well, now I don't want to.
Yeah, well, it's it's a $160 purchase versus a $50 purchase they were planning on. And sure, maybe they can parcel it out or whatever, but they don't want to.
Right.
Joy Flores. There's plenty of boxes in friendly local gaming stores around the states. People are just not looking hard enough. I remember on like 11 minutes after like the Indomituses went completely out of stock, some absolute legend who owns a game store, they posted a picture online of themselves and they made a throne out of Indominus boxes and sat in it.
Ah.
And people were going crazy because they're like, I didn't even get one, and this person has like 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, and then they posted like, hey, for everyone upset, no, these aren't mine. These were pre-orders for my customers.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. But it was amazing. It was so great. Oh my goodness, Dr. Jokel. Squidmar and Midwinter both featured some high dollar things in their videos today. Thunderhawk Gunship and Warlord Titan. Yeah, Squidmar's video. Ah! Shush! My compressor is being a bad boy.
Mm-hmm. You can say that again.
Yeah, I watched Squidmar's video today and it was amazing. He's going to build a metal Thunderhawk gunship.
Oh my god.
Probably one of like 10 in the world. I saw one pop up on eBay a few years ago and it was like, lost the key to the box, some of the parts are missing, $3,000.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I'm so glad. I love... Squidmar is probably my favorite. I like Scott. I like Midwinter. But I love Squidmar.
Mm-hmm. You are a Squidman.
Counter raid. Really? These companies should just do a proper digital line system with purchase certification and limits, but scalpers paying in full 3,000 times still makes companies a ton of money. Yeah, and wasn't there limits on the Indominus? Like, wasn't it limited to 5 per customer, and then, like, at minute 7, they limited it to 2 per customer? Because, like, you know, we're talking about, I guess, thousands of scalpers buying a few boxes. Which doesn't that just kind of make them people? Because, like, when I think of a scalper, I think, like, okay, they bought, you know, 25 boxes, you know, probably all the boxes that were coming to that area of the world, and then they sit on them, you know, maybe break them apart, and then sell them for a lot on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Lands, you guys need to do a collab with Squidmar and get some major subs. Squidmar, are you listening?
Yeah. All right,
Emil.
clip that. Send that to Squidmar.
We need to do like a Fear Factor audition tape and send it to Squidmar.
Exactly. Perfect.
Aquino Quinones. Scott is a great entertainer and Squidmar is an artist. I mean, Scott's a pretty good artist too. Scott is quite a bit sillier than Squidmar. Although Squidmar, he's very silly. It's just his demeanor is very like
Swedish.
put together. It's very Swedish. It's a great way of putting it.
Ah.
Like if you watch a Squidmar video, he's being silly. It's just his Swedishness gets in the way.
Yeah.
Because Scott and us we're rude Americans, so we're just like ah.
Right.
Whereas they have a more refined humor.
Yeah. We're like, look at us.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us monkeys dance. But not in other countries. In other countries, they have standards. Brett, same thing happened with the PS5 and Xbox Series 10 launch. Ah. Well, they probably didn't need PS5s or Xbox 10s anyway.
No, they did.
Christian could say, I like Squidmar too, but the prices for his lines of brushes from Da Vinci are ridiculous. Ah, I haven't looked into them.
How much are they?
Joey Flores. I expect both of them have a I regret buying this expensive model sort of clickbait video as the middle video. Oh yeah, I mean, Squidmar talked a lot about the price and how he's like, thanks sponsors and viewers and patrons and everyone who pitched in.
Yep.
Because I'm guessing he says he bought it from someone selling it for a reasonable price. And he said he saw one sell a few years ago for $5,000. I saw one for $3,000. So he probably paid somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Lance. I'm sure if you guys had an idea for a collab video and reached out and was like, hey, we run a fellow hobby YouTube channel, he would and would like to do this with you, he would do it.
Oh, we have ideas.
He seems like a very nice guy. I think we just got to think of the perfect.
Oh, we have ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're you know, yeah. Takes a little bit of time to set it all up.
Power Surge. I like smaller channels better, to be honest, though my favorite large channel is Luke's APS. His videos have helped me get so much on the cheap. Yeah, Luke's is pretty great. I love his most recent video where he was showing off his new studio, and he's like, yeah, the lights in here are like the worst thing in the world, so I had to buy real lights. He was like, I don't know what type of lights they were, but they're just essentially orange, like industrial work lamps.
Yeah.
Kino notice. Tell Squidmar dentists aren't real. That'll get his attention. But Squidmar seems low-key for a former rock star. I know he did say he was in a band. Was he, like, in a known band?
He's also the handsomer one.
Yes.
He's like the handsomest 40k
goodness.
YouTuber, I think.
Easily the most attractive 40k YouTuber. Easily. I mean, there's not much competition out there, but
well, besides us, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Christian Kudzi had to go back and check. So Squidmar's basic set of 4 brushes is 550 kroner, which works out to about $65. It is a lot.
It is a lot of monies.
Are they bomb-ass brushes?
Yeah,
I mean, that is a lot because
model for you.
I feel like the ones I bought from I can just read it. Rosemary & Co. were awesome and like, what, $5 a brush or less?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name, but the band was pretty big Swedish metal band. Huh. He should feature some of the music.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need? I need my matte medium. I'll be right back.
Matthew medium. Brettis, I got the Squidmar brushes on the Kickstarter. They are okay. They didn't turn you into the best painter in the world. I feel like, though, when you're buying something from someone like that, you're buying to support them. Probably more than get nice brushes.
Juice. You guys are not talking about teeth today?
Yeah, we got barred from talking about teeth.
Who else? Goobertown the Hair. Aquino Quinones. There are 3 or 4 hot Warhammer YouTubers, and Squidmar is 3rd on the list. That's the list is incorrect. What? If he's 3rd.
What is your list?
Mm-hmm. Christian could see. For Squid Mars prices, I would rather buy 14 Raphael brushes. Brett, I got the Squidmar brushes on the Kickstarter. They are okay. A glowing endorsement.
Yep. Yeah, I said that I think you just buy... When you're buying brushes from him, you're kind of just buying them to support him.
Yeah.
I feel like. I don't feel like you're buying
I'm sure
the
they're
brushes.
excellent brushes, but...
Mm-hmm. But I feel like you're buying them for him, not...
Yeah.
Because you can get... There's a lot of places you can get brushes. Because if we sold Eons of Battle brushes, they'd be very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be made from our own human hairs.
My dog's hair. Pre-skunked, of course.
Pre-skunked.
That's what gives them their the springiness that you really want from a fine quality brush.
Yep.
They eat nothing but the best kibble.
The finest kibble. And every once in a while, cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And apple pie. Because they're American dogs.
Christian could see he has an affiliate store on Amazon, and you can support him. Just go with Patreon. Brett S. I wanted to support his channel and work, but I also want to get something out of it. Honestly, the container that the brushes came in was better than the brushes.
Oh, I've seen the container.
Ooh, I
People
have
post
not.
pictures of it online. Oh my god.
He may have shown it off in a video. Is it like a Pringles can?
Yes.
Yeah.
That artwork that he has is very cool.
Mm.
Did we determine who the other handsome people are? I need to know.
Sounds like they don't want to name names.
Apparently.
Power search. Actually, there's a guy that does really good painting videos. Brush and Bolters, I think is the name. They're great tutorials. He doesn't do thin coats, but somehow the models look top notch. It's a small channel. Miguel Fuentes, 52 miniatures. I've heard of that. Is that brushes? Or do they make stuff? Is that a channel? I don't know what I'm
YouTuber.
talking about. Ah.
Yep.
There's a freehand and Omega that is 90% covered up by the stuff on the mini.
Easy.
Yeah, the Omega is eventually going to be gold and white, but I'm base coating it with gray. Because I'm going to go dark and then work my way lighter. That's going to be a lot easier than if I start with white and then have to back off.
Mm-hmm.
Hajus, definitely Matt from the Dice Check Magikarp Use Fly. Oh, is he a hot YouTuber? I'm thinking back to the Magikarp Use Fly videos, and I mean, I don't, nothing against those guys, but I don't remember many lookers. Christian could see. Another thing is storing brushes upright is that it's not good for them. It dilutes the diluted paint will flow down into the furrow. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm sure it's true, but I don't know.
But it doesn't look sick.
It's no effort to store them upright in a cup, and it feels like a giant pain in the butt to store them hanging down. Jerry Flores. The only one that is handsome there to me is Bricky. I don't know these gamers. These gamer peeps. Christian, Jay bringing the savagery with the YouTube streamers. You dry them laying down first, then put them in a jar upright. Ah, nah. I don't know. My nice brushes have lasted years and years. Just you clean them, shove them in a cup.
You spit on them.
Yeah.
Call 'em names.
I feel like I've more than gotten my money's worth.
Call him a bad brush. Give him a spank. Yep.
Most handsome YouTuber is Valrek as a Tau. Oh my god, when he painted himself blue. Aquino Quinones. I was working on the list but got distracted. Henry Cavill is an honorary for it. He doesn't count.
No.
Squidmar. The hot one from Vanguard Tactics. And there was one chick, but I literally cannot find her. Sorry. I don't know Vanguard Tactics.
Yeah. The one guy.
Christian could see. Or with brush storage, you keep the little cover for them and then store them tip down. Nope, don't even want to do that. We can't even be bothered to keep the little plastic thing and then put it over the thing. I feel like my brushes are going to get more damaged from me accidentally putting the plastic thing on wrong and like crushing the bristles than just storing them upright.
Joy Flores, Christian Kudzi, if you think this is hot, you should subscribe to for the Patreon streams. Yep.
Yeah,
you definitely should.
Get a little wet and wild. Joy Flores. How can you forget Norn Queen Alexis?
No comment.
Zatzator. Go see Bricky's video, 40k every faction. It's so funny. I feel like I watched that, and I don't remember it being that funny.
Ooh, jeez, you're slinging.
I guess.
You gotta write these down. That's for tomorrow. You got a Patreon stream tomorrow.
Oh, that's true.
Which, by the way, if you're part of the Patreon stream gang, I guess, if you're an EOB only fan plus, we have the Hot Takes channel, and if you want us to like maybe watch something or something that you've seen that you want us to comment on, you should put it in there. Maybe we'll get to it. Maybe we'll probably have it depends on what we're doing tomorrow, but maybe we'll have a little time tomorrow to watch something.
Possible. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Whatever. It's always a we'll see. We'll promise you something, and we'll see, and then we'll quit, and we'll be back in 2 years. That's how that works.
Juice. It was all right. More informative than funny. Yes, I remember it was very informative. Major Kill is a good-looking young Aussie. Oh, he's such a bro, and he plays into it. He really does.
Good.
I want to say he did something like he took like a big model and he got naked and held the model in front of his junk.
Ah, that's awesome. I mean, that's basically what we're gonna do with our calendar.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of you are gonna buy the Eons of Battle sexy calendar for next year?
Whatever else. The height of Warhammer comedy has to be if the Emperor had a Texas speech advice. Yep, that's the winner.
Dislike this video if you buy our calendar.
Yeah. Jerry Flores. I'm starting to get an understanding of Jay's YouTube viewing habits here. Oh, is it only 40k? Is that the trend? Perhaps we need to make time to talk about how Jay looks like Gene from Bob's Burgers. With his little fart box.
Nobody disliked the video. If anything, people liked it more.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, wait, I should probably do the white first.
Power Surge. I didn't know it was a hot take stream. I just thought it was a regular stream. Oh, we usually get a little wet and wild.
Power Surge. Also, check out our new lore podcast, Adeptus Ridiculous. Found them last week and binged the hell out of them. Top 3 podcasts of all time. Maybe one day you guys could join on it. Wow. Adeptus Ridiculous.
I'm gonna screenshot that.
I'm always looking for podcasts. I've been binging Office Ladies podcast this week. Which I thoroughly recommend if you love The Office.
Yeah, you probably don't want to watch it if you hate it.
Yeah, you won't get much out of it if you don't like The Office. It's with Jenna Fisher, who plays Pam Beasley, and Angela Kinsey, who plays Angela Martin on The Office.
Let's just say I've not watched it.
Yeah, and I've seen The Office probably dozens of times.
I think The Office is fine. It's not my not my cup of tea.
Sergeant Bean.
Yeah, I like things to be really mean and horrible. That's what I like.
Sergeant Beans. It's time for a Blue Man Group reunion tour. I like Blue Man Group. They have cool clips on YouTube.
You were almost in Blue Man Group before the pandemic.
Yeah. One of the greatest things I think I've ever seen in my life is when they had Venus Hum sing "Feeling Loved" at as the big finale of their show, and it was amazing.
What show?
It was just one of the Blue Man Group.
Okay.
Tour.
I thought we were talking about The Office for a second.
No, Venus Hum, the band, was never on The Office. What's also great is the lead singer of Venus Hum, I forget her name, but she's amazing, and then the other 2 guys in the band are just whatever.
Perfect.
And it's great because in the final song they just have nothing to do, so they're both kind of playing bass, while the Blue Man Group band is just jamming hard.
Yep.
Aquino Quinones, is The Office the one about a park? No, that's Parks and Recreation. Power Search. If you don't like The Office, how about Trailer Park Boys? Nick might like Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you think? Do you know any shows?
Do I know any shows?
Or do you like any shows like that, episodic comedy shows?
Not my favorite. I mean, I like very dark podcasts. That's my favorite thing. Like comedy, very dark comedy.
I like
Tim
comedy
Dillon
shows. I've seen every episode of The Office, Parks and Recreation, 30 Rock, Trailer Park Boys, Seinfeld, Everybody Loves Raymond. Hadroos. All right, I'll leave the stream on, but I'll just be sleeping.
Yeah. Yep, you're gonna have
actually,
nightmares
you know
tonight.
what though, Nick? So Nick doesn't like a lot of things, but you know what? Adores anime. Why don't you tell him about all the animes you've been watching?
I love anime. It is great. I've especially seen the one where they're animated.
What's your favorite anime?
My favorite one is any one that I watch because it's all so good.
Name one anime.
I don't think I could. Yeah, not really into the old anime. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the last two shows I've watched, and I don't think it might be a year. So I watched Disenchantment, and then I watched the last season of Big Mouth, and then probably I don't think I watched any show or anything for like a whole year. Besides that, like I think probably the last thing I watched was probably Big Mouth or Disenchantment, like the last year. I just don't. I don't know. Not a TV person. I used to be. I used to watch a lot of shows. I don't even remember what they are, because I would just watch them and binge them, and then they would leave my mind.
I used to watch a lot more stuff when I had free time too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, what is that show? The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Amazon Prime. I watched that one. That was probably the last show I watched.
Wow, I've never even heard of
Like,
that.
that was a year ago. It was recommended at work that I would like it.
Did you like it?
It's like yeah, it was good. I stopped watching it though because it started to fall apart for me. But it's about a 50s housewife that starts doing stand-up comedy. So it's right up my alley. It's very funny, and that it kind of stops being good. Although it keeps winning awards, so I guess I'm missing something.
Brett, Nick is just a curmudgeon.
Mm-hmm. Nailed it.
Connor Reed. Glad I'm not the only one who can't get into anime. I think the problem with anime is it's anime. And what I mean by that is like
the culture around it.
The culture around it, but also like there's a lot of different anime because it's the entire field of Japanese animated everything. Like there's a couple of animes I really like, but I don't like anime. Like if it's just labeled anime, it doesn't really tell me anything if I'm gonna like it or not.
That's very true.
I really liked Beastars.
See, and I feel like it, from what it sounds like, I might like that one.
Yeah.
So
Ghost
I feel
in
like
the Shell.
I feel like if I watched it, I'd probably like it. But you know what? I'm not going to.
Yeah. The Miyazaki movies. Godzilla. Even though it's not animated.
Yeah.
Dark Adventure 3 out of 10. One teacher only talked about anime for an entire class. Wow.
Perfect. That sounds like a great time waster. I think I can make that work.
I think if I was teaching hopefully it was a literature class, but I think I would probably try to spend a day on anime. Because it is mega popular. And there's some really good stuff there. Taco Pig. Oh, The Boys was so good. The Boys is so good. Animated Raptor 5. Have you guys watched The Mandalorian? I watched season 1 of The Mandalorian. And it was...
I watched 5 episodes of it because I was watching it with a friend of mine that was visiting, and it was as it was coming out. So, and I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't seen the rest of it.
I absolutely love season 1. Haven't seen season 2 yet because I just have no time, but I'm sure I'll love it. I love all Star Wars. But Mandalorian is also just a really good show.
Some Star Wars you don't like. I think that's what we should do. I think like us as the EOB collective should make a Star Wars movie that you don't like.
So it's just Game of Thrones, but Star Wars.
Okay, perfect. I guess that's what we're doing, guys.
I don't like
All
Game
right,
of Thrones.
the Kickstarter is up now. I'll drop the link in the description, and we'll go make this movie. That's something you hate that everybody finds that everybody
That's
enjoys.
very true. Yeah, I do not like Game of Thrones at all, but it is mega popular. I wouldn't say it's overrated though, because I get why people like it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's a soap opera.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hunter Olson, have you painted any Khorne models, Age of Sigmar or 40k? I don't think so. I think the only Chaos models I've painted are Plague models. That's not true. I painted a bunch of Chaos stuff for my neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just like regular Chaos Undivided. No Khorne. Chacomeo, sup broskies?
Mm-hmm.
Christian Kizzy, what do you guys do with the rest of your time? This is nothing. Writing videos? Or filming videos?
I mean, it pretty much all goes into this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 videos a week.
Streaming
Bunch of
every
streams.
night.
I think we've also, probably ever since we came back from our 2-week barely hiatus, we've probably been doing more work than normal.
It is true. Yeah, we increased our schedules.
Mm-hmm.
And the hiatus was a week-long video.
Yeah, the hiatus
our
was
vacation.
A lot. Yeah, our vacation was doing a bunch of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
And then doing more hard work after that. We're also pimps.
Yeah.
So that's what we do after the streams.
Mm-hmm.
Except on Friday where we have our Patreon-only stream. So if you want to join tomorrow, after our normal stream, we have a Patreon-only stream. You got to join our Patreon to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And we usually, maybe we say a few things that we wouldn't normally say on a normal stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes we have hotter takes. Maybe even the hottest takes. Power Surge. My wife binge watches Game of Thrones every few months. I've seen the show from beginning to end about 5 times. I mean, that's me with The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Zatzator. It's sad they killed Cara Dune just because the actress posts on social media.
That sounds like a Patreon. That sounds like a Patreon hot take to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, join the Patreon. I think we did talk about it, but I think we did talk about it. Didn't we talk about it last week?
I think we did. I feel like we talked about it a bunch of times.
Probably did.
But yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's Disney.
Yeah.
You know, squeaky clean Disney.
Also, I mean, she broke a contract, so I don't know. It's her fault a little too.
Yeah, she probably did. I'm sure her contract must have said, "Don't say ridiculous things on social media."
As somebody that's for the free market, you gotta support the free market and their decision to make up contracts that you have to follow.
Prayer Albi, hello from Sweden.
Ah.
How do you say hello in Swedish?
Hi. I don't know.
It'd be really funny if that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmic Spud. Have you ever painted any Death Corp of Krieg? No, I don't have the money. No, Death Corp is super badass, but holy cow. Some serious money.
Halaja. Hello. Halaja.
Hello.
That's how you say it.
J.
J. You need to spell that phonetically.
Aquino Quinones actively works with people who commit genocide. Disney. I get it. If you look at anything, it'll boil down to genocide, though. It really will.
Got an iPhone? What computer are you using?
That's true. This is. You know what? Cancel EOB because I'm running off of a Mac right now.
Yep. And speaking of that, you know, it's a little after 10.
It is.
And if you want more hot takes, that's for tomorrow. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Everyone's having a little too much fun.
Yeah.